This is Sorta Yoga. This is meant to be a regenerative and restorative workout. So I want you to make sure that you're concentrating on your breathing. Big deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Try to focus on the breathing. Stay in the present moment through this. We're going to begin with head circles. Just slowly work your way around into bigger circles. And let's change directions. Circle around through all that crunching you might hear. And now we're going to go to shoulder circles. We're going to begin going forward with small shoulder circles, bringing the shoulders up towards the ears, forward all the way down. Let's gradually get to a little bit bigger shoulder circles. And then let's go backwards. Same thing. Start off with small circles. Shoulders up to the ears, all the way back, all the way down and around. Next thing we do is comb the hair. Bring the hands back. When you get behind, I want you to thread your fingers. Extend up, arms down. Come right back in. Comb over your hair, thread the fingers behind your head. Extend up, back down. 2 more times. Elbows wide, extend up, come down. 1 more time. Extend up, come down. Now let's thread the hands right in the front. Widen out your stance a little bit. Extend out, stretching the deltoid. Come all the way around, stir. Back to the chest. And then we're going to reverse it, go the opposite direction. All the way out. Stretch that deltoid. Back to the front. Reverse direction again. Blow it out, big, deep, even breaths. We're going to go 1 more time each direction. Okay, now let's cross over your legs. I want you to keep your chest big and open, and we're going to hip hinge forward. Stretch out the IT band. Let's stay down here, keeping the chest poked out. Let's get a big deep breath. We'll blow it out. Let's get 2 more deep breaths. Big breath in. Blow it out. All right, we're going to try to hold this one. Big breath in. And blow it out. Let's stand back up. Cross over the other leg. Open up the chest. Hinge forward. And get to where you're comfortable. Let's take a big breath in. Try to fall deeper into the stretch. Breathe in. And as you blow out, try to fall deeper into the stretch. 2 more. Hold it. Blow it out. And 1 more time. Try to fall as deep as you can into the stretch. Big breath in. Hold it. 2, 1. Breathe out. Let's come back up. Next is going to be our chair series. Feet together. I want you to bring your hands up over your head. Sit down. We're going to hold it. Take some big breaths in. Try to relax in this position. And let's come up. Hands down. Raise your hands back up again. Sit down in the chair. Now we're going to come down into prayer and rotate, putting your elbow on top of the thigh. Big turn. Let's get a couple big breaths. Blow it out. Let's get another big breath. All right, 1 more time. Big breath in. Expand your lungs. Hold it, and blow out. All right, let's go back to the front with prayer. Stand up. Let's come back down into prayer. Rotate. Elbow on the quad. Take a big breath in. And as you blow it out, try to rotate a little further. One more big breath. Hold it. And breathe out. Let's come back into prayer and stand. Extend the hands over the head. I want you to take a big step back into Warrior One. Try to press your heel into the ground. Take a big breath. Now raise your back heel, and we're going to turn into Warrior Two. Lean forward, palm up. We're going to go into Reverse Warrior. Look up at the ceiling. Hands straight up in the air. And then we're going to come down to the front. Once again, look up at the ceiling. Your arm should be in along the inside of your front leg. And let's come back up into Warrior Two. Turn the palms down. Lift the heel up. Hands up. Back into Warrior One. And step back. Hands down. Take a breath. Hands back up. Take a big step with the opposite leg. Drive that heel into the ground to get a calf stretch. Let's take a big breath. Let's lift that back heel. Come into Warrior Two. Lean forward. Now I want you to lean backwards, making a straight line up in the air with your arms. Look straight up in the sky. Let's take a big breath. Okay, let's come back in to Warrior Two. And then lean forward once again, looking straight up at the sky with your front arm along the inside of your front leg. Let's take a big breath in through the nose. Come up into Warrior Two. Lift that back heel. Hands up. Drop the heel down. And step back. Hands down. All right. Get a little space here. We're going to get into a low lateral lunge. I want both feet forward. And drop down into this stretch. Take a couple breaths here. Try to drop deeper into this stretch as we go. We're going to take one more breath. Big breath in, expand the lungs. And blow it out. Fall deep, deep into the stretch. Let's shift sides. Good. Just try to relax. Big breath in. Two more breaths. One more breath. Now we're going to come to our hands and knees. I want you to turn your hands backward towards your knees so your fingers are pointing in towards your knees. And then very carefully lean back, stretch out your wrists. Let your feet fall flat on the floor with your butt coming down towards your heels. Big breath. Blow all the tension out. Restorative breath in. Big breath in through the nose. Hold it. And blow all the tension right out. Now we're going to turn the hands around so that your fingers are facing forward. And we're going to lean forward this time. We do a lot of stuff on our hands through Leaf 180, so this is an important stretch to release some of the tension in your forearms. Okay, let's go ahead and walk the hands out. Get on all fours with the hands right below the shoulders, knees right below the hips, and we're gonna do cat-cows. So what you're gonna do is arch the back up, round the back out, take a big breath in, and then blow it out into a cow. Big breath in. Last one. Hold it. Stay right where you're at. We're going to thread the needle. I want you to take one arm, place it through the space between your hand and opposite knee, and then drop your ear to the floor. Take a big breath. Stretch out that T-spine. Blow it out. Let's take 2 more big breaths. Breathe in, expand the lungs. Increase that stretch. Let's come back up to all fours. Take 1 big breath with me. Let's hold it in. As we blow it out, let's thread the needle to the other side. Ear down to the floor. Take a big breath in. We're going to take 3 breaths here. Hold it and blow it out. This breath's going to be a little longer right here. Big breath in. Pull in as much air as you can. Hold it and blow it out. Okay, last one. Let's hold it a little bit longer this time. 2, 1. Blow it out. Let's come back up to all fours. I want you to slowly lower yourself down to the floor. Hands right under your shoulders, toes on the ground. We're going to breathe in and lift our chest off the ground. Look straight ahead. Hold it, keeping your toes on the ground. Back down. Let's bring the chest off the ground again. Breathe out as you come back down. Chest off the ground. Hold it. Keep those toes on the floor. And blow it out. One more time. Big breath in through the nose, lift up. Bring that chest off the ground, keep holding it. And blow it out as we come down. Blow it all the way out. Okay, now let's get up on all fours. And then come to our back. I want you to lay down on your back and make a tabletop with your legs, 90-degree angle at the knees, palms flat on the floor. You're gonna raise your shoulder blades up off the ground about 2 inches, and then bring your hand toward your hip while you try to bring your heels toward that hand. Let's hold it, and let's go back to the other side. There you go. All right, reach the opposite hand towards the heel. Breathe in, blow it out, and let's go back to the other side. And let's alternate again. We're gonna do 1 more to each side. And now let's go to the other side again. Very good. Good. All right, and relax. All right, lay back, feet down on the floor. Take a couple deep breaths in. Couple restorative breaths in, blow them out. Let's go 2 more big breaths in. Take a huge breath in, expand the lungs, open the chest, and blow it out. Very nice. Take a big breath in And blow it out, y'all. Very good. Okay, now what I want you to do is take one leg and lift it over the other, and then keeping your shoulder blades on the ground, I want you to rotate towards the leg that you've crossed over and look the opposite direction. It's very important. I want you to keep your heels on the ground here. Take a couple big breaths in and blow it out. Very nice. Let's take another big breath in. Focus your mind on a peaceful place. Breaths in and blow it out. Okay, let's come back to the top. I want you to uncross your legs, then cross over with the other side. And do the same thing we just did before. Once again, look away from the side that your legs are dropping to. Let's take some big breaths in and out. Big breaths in. Another big breath in. Okay, now let's everybody sit up. I want you to bring the bottoms of your feet together. Bring them in as far as is comfortable. Sit straight up. Take a big breath in. And as we blow out, we're going to walk our hands forward. If it helps, you can pull on your feet a little bit to get down a little further. Take a big breath in. Let your lungs expand. Fall deeper into the stretch. Big breath in. Blow it out. One more time. Okay, come up. Let's go ahead and cross our legs. Hands down. Sit straight up. We're going to take a few last breaths. Deep breath in through the nose. And blow out all the tension. Breathe all the positivity and all the things that you want here, all the goals you have. Breathe those in and blow out anything negative. 2 more big breaths before we finish here. In through the nose. Let's try to hold it for 10 seconds. And blow it out. One last big breath with a 10-second hold. And breathe in. Breathe in as much oxygen as you can breathe in. Hold. And blow it out. Blow it all the way out. Totally empty the lungs. This is Sorta Yoga. This is a very important regenerative phase of Leaf 180. Anytime that you feel that you're sore or maybe have a lot of tension or stress from maybe even something outside of the workouts, come back to this program. See you at the next workout.